Another clear morning. That's rare. Actually pretty chilly this morning. Cold front kinda. I should say cold front. Cool front. But I haven't finished swathing that field yet. Swath another small field, and then my brother's gonna come home for the afternoon to swath some of his down. And yeah, hopefully get going combine at the old farm, get that done today. So the rink-a-dink stuff that's there. So on the way to the old farm, and looky, first bit of traffic. Bicyclists. To me, North Dakota nice goes out the window when it comes to bicyclists. I don't care if I offend anybody out there. I really do not tolerate bicyclists on the road here. I really don't. I wave to everybody else practically, but I don't wave to bicyclists. I don't. I don't wave. That ambulance? What is that? Oh, DFC. That's the tire guy. He'll probably be the guy that mounts the tires on the ACO and also puts the new rim on this. Puts the new rim on here, so he'll probably be the guy to do it. Yeah, we're still monitoring that rim over here yet. Those that remember or are new to the channel or whatever, the rim is actually cracked. The left outside rim is cracked. We're just monitoring it. We got marks on there, just seeing if the cracks start extending more or if a new crack comes up. So it hasn't changed much at all in the past. Last year it didn't change much really, if any at all, but it is cracked though. But if the inside rim is cracked as well, we're gonna put the new rim on the inside then, and then pick the better of the two rims for the outside then, and have to have to get another rim then. So yeah, this is a wildlife protected area here. It's like somebody made a bunch of hay on there. They just baled up the cattails recently. Got a lot of bales off of here, but yep, this is the worst flax field we got this year. This is terrible. There's nothing here, is there? Oh, there's a little bit I see where he swathed. Plus this got rained on a half an inch about, is that 4 days ago already? Yeah, 4 days ago. But yeah, this is the field we wanted to get released, and they wouldn't do it. You guys will see up ahead how bad it really is. I mean, the old farm here has gotten less rain. I'd say probably an inch total less moisture versus at the farm. Usually when you make a full round around the field, like on soybeans, on an average year of soybeans, you make a full round around here, the full hopper goes off. And this year at the flaxseed, maybe there's what, 10 bushels in there? I don't know. Oh, and I mean, look at that. That's solid kochia in there. That whole slew here, solid kochia. I mean, there's flaxseed in there, but it's not much. It isn't much. I mean, that's why, you know, that's the thing with flipping insurance. It's a nice thing to have, especially in drought years. Crop insurance, it is helpful, but boy, sometimes it's just like, come on, you can't be serious. Like I say, the cows would have did a lot better in here with this stuff right away 2 weeks ago. You know, the crop not even growing at all. No competition for it at all, especially over here. So I mean, we've kind of had the kochia in check over here. I mean, we've always had kochia over here for quite a few years. There's always kochia here in the low spots, but you know, we've usually kept it in check, mainly keeping it to the wet spots. And But this year, this is a year for stinkweed and kochia though, for sure, for sure. Yeah, once I get done commenting here, those cows are coming in here right away. Mom and Dad are gonna let the cows in here, get them in here as soon as possible, and start grazing that kochia before it starts getting too far gone. Yeah, it's probably as good of a sample as I'm gonna get in there in the hopper right now. Yep, pretty much. I bet I'll get 50. Maybe I'll get 50 bushels back here. Maybe. Yep.
How's it going?
Combining.
Doing about 30 or what?
Take a 0 off.
Yeah. I don't know what it's like or what, but just get it done as quick as you
Yep,
can.
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mind not picking up so much dirt either, and so I'm trying to do what I can. And it's tough in some spots, but yeah, Dad told me to make as good a time as I can.
Okay, well, there you go.
But oh yeah, I think the sieves are should be readjusted again. I kind of went back there because I did schnabel. It looked a little dirty, and the sieves are kind of open more than they should be, what the monitor shows. So the pre-sieve, it seems, you know, like I have it in the close position right now, the pre-sieve, but it's open a little bit though.
Maybe can't close all the way.
Yeah, because I think it's yeah, because it seems a little tight. So, but it's coming in as good as it's probably gonna get, because it's just running.
It's tough when it's late.
Yep, that's the problem.
So there's no mass there to hold all the air. It just blows out. It's tough. You have a little 510 for doing it.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick one up if a guy had something somewhere close. Found one somewhere close, but
yeah.
for this kind of crap.
Well, too bad we didn't get our old 860 back. You know, that would have been good too. But another thing though to keep going then too.
That always had issues. That's a big thing to store.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, we just left a little bit ago. We're about 20 miles out, so.
Okay. Ooh.
That's all it is when I try calling Dad, but I suppose he'll call me back later.
Yeah. Yeah, we changed 3 of the sieves last fall too, after we got done with stuff, and so this combine has all new sieves in it now. But the pre-sieve, it seems pretty stiff, like as you probably heard me talking. Just because it's new, it just like it doesn't really want to close all the way. So we're just, the way we have it set, we just have to make note of it that, you know, that it's going to be open more than what the settings show on the lever back there. And the upper sieve actually is a little, you know, open a little bit more than what it shows on here. So I just that can be calibrated. Just have to manually adjust it back there and run it in here, then so it matches up what it shows on a tape measure and what it shows on here. Then so that's really no big deal there, but to just make it a mental note for now. I mean, that's the thing, like everything doesn't need to be in full calibration. It's just, you know, like I know what it measures back there and what it's showing in here. You know, it's actually open a little bit more in the monitor show, so I just make adjustments as needed, because usually it always gets thrown out of calibration at times. It just does. So that's why doing manual checks is you know, kind of required. Yeah, here's the slough here. You guys probably saw it there. This is so much alkali here. Nothing grows there except for the kochia, really. That's the only thing that grows there. So yeah, that's like normal every year. Plus it's kind of wet in there too, but you know. Well, that's all I got back there. 50 bushels maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. Well, see, the cows are in the field now, so yeah, they headed straight for that kochia. Hope we don't lose a cow now from bloating or something. But at least this field, there's something on this last field here. Gotta mine some spots with kochia here. Can't go blazing through. That kochia is something that takes forever to frickin' cure. Oh, matter of time, I guess. Well, top things off for the day, I guess. One of my cows is dead. There was a cow missing before they moved him in over there. She's laying on the side of a hill, over-centered, so. Just my luck, it was one of my tame cows too. Real nice cow. One of my nicest looking. She's a first calver too. One of my nicest looking cows I've ever had. So that makes sense. I have like 41 head, I think, for my cows. I think that's including 5 yearlings this year I have. So I was bringing my total up to 41. But I sold one of my cows about a month ago. Now I got one that died, so that's a good chunk for me right there. There'll probably be a few more. Never fails for when we have a cow that over centers. You know, it's usually one of the nicer cows. Usually, I've never seen it where it's been a, you know, an a-hole cow that just you don't care much for. It's never one of them. Never is. Yeah, I mowed this whole slough here too, sort of swathed it all. Bale that up here. Nice slough grass in there. I think a lot of this is just worthless here. Yeah, there's just a tiny bit of flax edge of these windrows, but whatever. Nothing there. Well, the heat's gonna kick back up again the next few days. Kind of windy overnight, and already feels warm out already. Well into the 90s now again. But I guess it'll make good conditions for flax harvest. So, but fire danger though. Got most of the flax swath. I got another like 120 acres yet to do or something like that. But I guess most of the flax, at least I'd say 70% of it is like garbage. Isn't much there, but on one of my fields here, right on the east of the farm here, I got flax there, and I hope it's just cutting hard, but because I have some pigeon grass growing and the crop is short, I mean it's bad. That's my worst field, and yeah, I had to quit early-ish because I was just gumming up. Knife pressure would go way up. I just couldn't keep cutting, so I had to quit early. We kind of went over stuff a little bit then, and I don't know, unless the guards are wore and I can't see it, that the guards are wore. The knife is fairly decent, so, but unless the guards are slightly wore, that they're really having problems. I don't know. But today, it's a combining type of day, so I gotta start getting going on that. Hopefully the combine just runs good, so. I mean, if the swather has some trouble here, no big deal. We get through with it, but it's just combine. You want the combine just to go real easy.